नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सकगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सकगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत। हरे कृष्ण। By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which can be very joyfully performed and everlasting knowledge. That is Susukam Kartum Avya. So in Bhagavad Gita now we are successfully studying in the 11th chapter, Vishwarup, Krishna's universal form. We are understanding very clearly. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that with the eyes of knowledge, we can see how we are changing the bodies. Only when we have Bhagavad Gita knowledge, only we can see that. Because without Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we don't even know that we are souls. So we always think that we are the body. I am the body. Like that only we think. So that's why when we get the Bhagavad Gita knowledge, with the eyes of Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we can see that each and every individual is a soul. So everything, when we say, maybe if we write our biodata or something, we talk about everything, like especially about our name and date of birth, and that's what we write everywhere, correct? In everything, what they need, what is the date of birth, what is the name, and also color and hair, have the color and hair color and eyes, the color of eyes, all such things, everything to the body. But the soul is colorless. The soul is odorless. The soul is completely free from all material things what we see in this way. So that way we cannot see, we cannot smell, we cannot taste, we cannot touch. So with all our five senses, we cannot hear. So we cannot do anything about the soul. We cannot perceive with our material senses. So that's why we have to see it through the eyes of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So through this Bhagavad Gita, we will be able to see it. That's why Pratyaksha Vagamam Dharma. So when we realize and understand that we are the soul based on this Bhagavad Gita, then what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to do everything in our life, every action should be centered towards the soul only, not the body anymore. We have to maintain our soul. Of course, the soul cannot be destroyed, it cannot be cut into pieces by any weapon. All such things we know. But the soul is suffering. That is the fact we need to understand. The soul is struggling. That we have to accept and understand. Even though the soul is free from all material things, the soul is completely a spiritual thing. So the soul, Krishna says that it is Mamaivamsa, it's my Amsa. But we cannot deny the fact that we are suffering in this material world. If we deny, if we think, if we say that, no, I'm very happy, that means only a devotee can say, because he's always thinking about Krishna, not thinking about anything else. But in general, we know that 999 out of 1000 will not take into this path. Krishna says very clearly, only Manusyanam Sagasresu Kachityatati Siddhe. Only one will endeavor for perfection. That means they won't even take into this path. So that means, in general, when a person says that I'm happy, I have no problems and everything, so that person is cheating himself. Because we have to see with the eyes of knowledge, we are struggling and suffering in this material world, and we are repeatedly taking bodies, and in each and every body we are going through birth, old age, disease and death. So we have to get liberation from that. So that is possible only with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So we need to mukta sango anaham vadi dhrityuchaga samanvitaga. So that's what we have to, in order to get that, we need to free first of all ourselves from the material association, the materialistic attachments. Then only we can free ourselves from this material world. We want to get liberation. We want to get moksha. So that means the meaning of moksha, liberation, moksha means it is not just we are going to go to Goloka. The first thing is that we have to get liberation from this material bondage. Then only we can go to Goloka. Then only we are eligible to get into Goloka, enter into Goloka. So we need to achieve that qualification. In this material world, to do anything, there is certain qualification. Without that, you cannot do that. If a person wants to become a pilot, then he has to gain that qualification to do that. Or if a person wants to become a doctor or a surgeon, so he has to get that qualification. Otherwise, he cannot do that. Like that, for us to go to Goloka, we need to get the qualification. We need to, in order to get into Goloka, go to Krishna as well, we need to qualify ourselves. That's what is very important. And what are all the qualifications? We need to understand, we need to know. Like any job, if you apply also, they say that the qualifications. That's what they say. In their job ads, they say these are all the minimum requirements, qualifications are needed. So like that, to go to Goloka, we need to understand. So for that, what we are supposed to do? We have to actually get this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita first. That is the very, very first starting step. And if this knowledge, if we get it fully, like what we are doing right now, so we are all studying now. So to gain qualification, in general here, people, they go to college and they study and get degrees and things like that. So like that, we are now getting ourselves qualification, getting qualified to go to Goloka. First, we need to gain this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and understand how the three modes of material nature are acting on us, and how everyone is forced to do activities. Everyone is forced to every day, every moment. So we are not free. We are forced to act. So that we need to know. So then by Krishna's causeless mercy, with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, following Krishna's instructions, understanding the difference between karma, akarma, vikarma, because Krishna very clearly says in Bhagavad Gita, one should understand what the difference between all these things. One should understand what is karma, what is sakarma, what is vikarma. One should know. That's what Krishna is saying very clearly. To the point, Krishna says that karmano hyapi bodhavyam bodhavyam cha vikarmanaha akarmanascha bodhavyam gahana karmano gati. So karmano hi api bodhavyam. One should understand, one should know what is karma. And one should also understand what is vikarma. Karmano hi api bodhavyam bodhavyam cha vikarma. So that means what is forbidden action. So what is action? So what is forbidden action? And one should also understand about what is inaction. Akarmanascha bodhavyam. So, if you understand all these things from this Bhagavad Gita, then we know what is the right thing to do. Then we know what to do and what not to do, and everything will become very clear. And with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, when we develop attachment on Krishna, then we automatically will do all everything in the right way only. Everything we do Krishna conscious activities only. If we develop that attachment. So that's what is needed. So in order to do service to Krishna, we need to develop attachment on Krishna. We need to have that faith and love on Krishna based on this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So then automatically we will start serving Krishna with love and devotion without expecting anything in return from Krishna, knowing very well that Krishna will always take care of us very well. So we should know very well from this Bhagavad Gita knowledge that Krishna will take care of us very well. That confidence and faith if we have, if we fully depend on Krishna on everything, so then by Krishna's causeless mercy, so our life is going to be very, very, very meaningful life, purposeful life. That's what needed. Because time every day time is going, time is not stopping. It won't stop for anyone. It will never stop. So that's what we need to understand. So we need to now utilize the time. That's very important. So even though we can't stop the time, but if we can use the time in the right way, then it's fine. Everything is good. So that's what is very important. Time is available for everyone, equal amount of time. Equal in the sense, we cannot say that somebody dies early and he is not getting enough time, not like that. Because that person, even a person dies early, he is going to again take birth only. Maybe in the next life, maybe he may be living very long, or in the previous lives, maybe he lived very long. So, but now in this human body, when we got the opportunity to get liberation, now every minute, every moment is very, very important. We cannot lose it. We have to use it. That means we have to engage ourselves in Krishna's service. That means we have to depend fully on Krishna for everything. Then we are going to definitely go to Golok by Krishna's causeless mercy. So that way, like when we prepare for some exam, like a person who studies very well before the exam, that means he practices very well. Especially practice is very important. Because knowing the subject alone is not going to get good grades. Because we need to know how to solve the problems, how to answer the questions. That's what is very important. And that won't come just like that. For that, practice is very, very important. Because with practice only, we can do things very accurately without any mistakes. So similarly, for us, when we die, when we write that exam of death, so we have to practice remembering Krishna. So that is chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is very, very important. So if we practice focusing our mind on Krishna, then we can easily write that exam. We can easily remember Krishna at that point of time. Because if we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day, and if we practice remembering Krishna every day, so then at the time of death, we are going to remember Krishna just like that. There won't be any confusion at all. It's going to come just like that. Otherwise, we'll be bewildered here in this material world at the time of death. If we have so much of attachments in this material world and everything, and all the time thinking about this material world, thinking about our all kinds of friends, relatives, and everyone, and thinking about our assets, thinking about our job, thinking about this, that, all the time. So then when death comes, it's not easy to leave everything. It's not at all easy. You have to be extremely careful. So that's what is very important. So taking care of the children is it's a responsibility, but not the grandchildren. You need to understand that. So it's very important. We need to understand that we have to go to Goloka. That's what is very important. That is our goal. So that means time is extremely important, as I mentioned earlier. So again and again, that's what, because we are going to study. Because when Arjuna, after seeing Krishna in Krishna's universal form, he asks, "Who are you?" And Krishna directly says that I'm the time. So Krishna is the time. So that way, we should not be struggling and suffering in this material world forever. So as the time goes in future for us, it's going to be there. After death, death is nothing but an event of change of body. So we'll go on to get another birth somewhere else for sure. No doubt. Only if we remember Krishna, then we'll go to Goloka also. So now we need to spend all the time for Krishna by giving up all the attachments and everything, because we are going to leave everything in this material world. So nothing is going to come with us. So we have to get that knowledge, that faith, that on Krishna, that understanding of this Bhagavad Gita, that we should be able to renounce everything, give up everything mentally. No attachment on anything. Again, it comes to the point that leave everything to Krishna, do everything for Krishna. So leave everything to Krishna and let Krishna do things for us. Then we are going to lead a very, very peaceful life. No problems. Our life is going to be extremely peaceful, blissful, and all. In this dangerous place, material world, where everything is uncertain, we don't even know what's going to happen the next moment. We don't even know if we live next day or not. There are so much of uncertainties, so many things, everything. So just fully depending on Krishna, not worrying about anything, will take care of everything. So simply depending on Krishna, not worrying about anything, will take care of everything. That's what is very important. So then by Krishna's mercy, we will lead a very, very great life. Our life will be, because otherwise Maya is very strong, very powerful. Senses are very, very strong. And senses, it's very difficult to control the senses. It's very difficult to control the mind. So if we don't take action now, if we don't surrender unto Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, so that means it's not at all good for ourselves. So that's why Bhagavad Gita knowledge is very important. We are understanding, and now we know without any doubt, without any question, we know that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, and we love our Krishna, and we'll depend on Krishna, and Krishna will take care of everything. So with that faith, when we understand this entire Bhagavad Gita, then it is the right thing to do. So we are in the 11th chapter now. Now we are understanding about Krishna's universal form. Arjuna is now seeing Krishna's form is really very terrible to see. It's very fearful to see. So that's what Arjuna is explaining to Krishna. So what we are understanding in the sloka number 26-27, we studied. अमीच्छत्वां धृतराष्ट्रस्य पुत्राः सर्वे सहैवावनिपालसङ्गैः भीष्मो द्रोणगः सूतपुत्रस्तथासौ सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः वक्त्राणि ते त्वरमाणा विशन्ति दंष्ट्राकराळानि भयानकानि केचित् विलग्ना दशनान्तरेषु सदृश्यन्ते चूर्णितैः उत्तमाङ्गैः. So I see Michatvam Dhritarashtrasya Putraga. So the sons of Dhritarashtra and all the soldiers, so all the warrior kings, so that's what Sahivavani Pala Sangai, the groups, the Sangha means the groups, and including Bhishma, Drona and Karna, that is Sutaputra, and including the chief generals in our army also, Sahasmadiyairapi Yoda Mukhehi. I see all of them entering, rushing very fast into your mouth. Vaktrani te tvaramana vishanti, and your mouth which is actually having very terrible teeth and which is so fearful and terrible teeth. Damstra karalani bayanakani, which is very, very fearful and terrible teeth. So that's what they are rushing. They are entering very fast. And they get stuck. Some of them get stuck between their teeth. Kechit vilagna dashanam tareshu. So they get attached, they get stuck in between your teeth. And I see them actually, their heads are getting smashed by your terrible teeth. That's what Arjuna is saying. Sadrishyante churnitay uttamangai. So that much fearful Krishna's universal form. That's what we need to understand. All the sons of Dhritarashtra, along with their allied kings, and Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and our chief soldiers also are rushing into your fearful mouths, and some I see trapped with heads smashed between your teeth. Now, in the next sloka, what we studied in the last class, Yatha nadina bhagavo bhuvegahe samudrameva vimukha dravanti tatha tavami naraloka vira vishanti vaktrani abhivijvalanti. How the rivers, they flow very fast into the ocean. They rush into the ocean very fast. Vega means it's very fast. The waves of water, basically. Ambu Vega. So, Yatha Nadinam, the rivers, how the rivers are flowing, are rushing very fast into the ocean. Samudramevapi mukhadravanti. So, when they enter into the ocean. So, Tatatavami naraloka vira. So similarly, all the soldiers in this material world, in this war field, I am seeing them entering very fast into your blazing mouths. Visanti vaktrani abhivijvalanti. That's what Arjuna is saying. So I see them also rushing very fast into your mouth. As the many waves of the rivers flow into the ocean, so do all these great warriors enter blazing into your mouths. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying today, Arjuna is continuing in the sloka number 29. Yatha pradiptam jwalanam pathanga vishamti nashaya samruddha vega tataiva nasaya vishamti lokas Tavapi Vaktrani Samriddha Vega. So how the moths, the flies, how the moths, they enter into the fire. So that's what Yatha Pradiptam Jwalanam Patanga. So Jwalanam fire, so the blazing fire. So how they enter very fast, they enter Samriddha Vega and they just to get themselves killed. Vishanti Nasaya. That's what is happening. They get attracted to the fire not knowing that they get killed. So they just enter so fast into the fire and then get killed. So that's why yatha pradiptam jwalanam patanga vishanti nasaya samruddha vegaga. So similarly, tathaiva nasaya vishanti lokas tamapi vaktrani samruddha vegaga. So similarly, all these people in this world, everyone is entering into your mouths very fast, like the moths are entering, they're flying into the fire. That's what Arjuna is comparing here. I see all people rushing full speed into your mouths as moths dash to destruction in a blazing fire. So that's what Arjuna could see in the universal form. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 29 slokas in the 11th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gauravakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, I need pepper matanya.
Hare Krishna Guruji, please
Hare
accept my
Krishna.
humble obeisances.
Please accept my humble obeisances.
Thank you for another wonderful class tonight. I don't have any questions. Thank you
Hare
so much. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hina Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much Guruji. At least I am not able to talk every day, but I listen your voice and sleep. That is the good part.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Mithun Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Mithun Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, how are you?
Hare Krishna. By Krishna's castness, mercy and kind Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you Guruji for the wonderful class. So Guruji, Arjuna says, I see some of those are bumping into the teeth and all. Does that signify anything? Specifically mentioning that
What is it? Some of the
souls that are entering into Lord's mouth are hitting into the teeth, are getting stuck in teeth. So, I mean, why does he specifically mention that? Is there any significance for it?
No, it's everything is getting destroyed. That is the main thing. So
Okay, Guruji.
everything will get destroyed. That's what Krishna himself says that Prabhavaka pralayastada, correct? Pralaya.
Yes.
Means destruction. Everything will get destroyed. Everything created it will be definitely destroyed. That's it.
Including this material nature.
Everything. This earth itself, one day it will not be there.
Okay.
Then what to speak? Whatever we are thinking that this earth, this itself, billions of years it is there, but one day it won't be there.
Yes, Guruji. We are all living in his dream.
It is correct. That's what
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Padmini Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hello, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, just like I joined late today, I was not regular at all. Because too many classes the same time.
Okay.
Not able to. So whenever I can. Yesterday I saw the message. I thought to join by 10:30. You gave a message that it will be late for 1 hour. But I think it got cancelled or so. I think so.
Yes, Mataji. It got late for me, then I canceled. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. I'll try to attend.
You are in Austin.
I'm in Austin. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I have plans of coming to Houston. I'll let you know and try to meet there.
Yes,
Take blessings. Okay.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Gita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Very
Krishna.
wonderful class. We are getting more information about Bhagavad Gita. And also in materialistic life, we should not worry much in this very wonderful class, Guruji.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you Guruji. Very interesting class Guruji. And very detailed study we are getting nowadays.
Krishna's mercy.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mataji. Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna.
Palniappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare. So today's class also very interesting, and the sloga and everything, and no questions from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Hare
Sunil Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Dandavat Pranam.
Bhagavad Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram Ram.
Pranam
Hare
Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam. Deepesh Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. I don't have any questions. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Vrinda Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you Guruji for the class.
Thank you.
Yes Guruji. Thank you. If it was not for these classes, I don't think we would have reached where we are today. At least we are, reaching with you towards our goal of knowing Krishna. Yes, Guruji. This Bhagavad Gita classes only is giving us, with your help, all the necessary knowledge about Krishna Guruji, with
Yes.
whom we are connecting on a daily basis. Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much for all your efforts. It is very cold in America, no? You are not feeling well,
It's okay, Mataji. Where I am,
Guruji?
I'm in Houston, Texas, so it's not that cold. Yes, Mataji. It's little bit cold, but yeah, it's not like in north, where Ani Pepper Mataji is there, and even further north, it will be even more colder. Yes.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for all the efforts. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Rama Hare Hare.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare
Thank you. Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Anita Mataji. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Pranam.
Pranam Mataji.
Guruji Pranam.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram
Thank you
Hare.
so much for the class.
Thank you,
Thank
Mataji.
you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Guruji. Pranam.
Pranam Mataji. Jyoti Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Guruji. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Today we came to know more about the soul, how it is.
Yes.
It is colorless, odorless, so we are unable to see from our eyes, right, Guruji?
We cannot perceive. Yes, Mataji. Soul is beyond the of senses.
It was nice, many more, much information I got to know today about the soul.
Yes, Mataji. It's Krishna's mercy. We are studying everything.
Yes,
Understand.
Guruji. We are stepping up daily a little bit.
Yes. Every day we are able to study.
True, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. New lessons, new knowledge. Very, very interesting, Guruji. The first time I'm hearing all these things.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Thank you for your effort, Guruji. Because of you, we are learning something. Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Mani Prabhu.
Oh, I little late today. I could not able to join in the beginning. So today that the great soul, the consciousness, that is what we are going through in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna consciousness is nothing but our soul immersed with Krishna on a, what do you call, the reality is that whatever we are living, what we are seeing, what we are foreseeing, what we are perceiving, these are all Maya. We are through Maya Shakti, we are controlled. We have to come out from that and get into that Krishna conscious. The pure soul will get into that. That interaction will take place. So one thing what I can interpret, what I can understand is the pure soul, it carries its memory like a CPU unit. our brain, whatever the functions and other things, the memory is carried. So when you 24/7, you are in a Krishna conscious, your memory will carry only the Krishna. That is what Krishna wants to go to Boloka. That is what he wants. So we have to carry that memories, that sweet memories of Krishna consciousness. Other memories, other unwanted things, we should not carry. Our soul should not carry those things. So we have to leave. We have. That is why that terminology is called attachment and detachment. So what you have to attach, that consciousness of pure consciousness of Krishna, you have to attach. Detach all the other things which you are getting. Those things are experience, unwanted experience. So the unwanted experience, we have to detach. So the whole perception is all about that. So as long as you memorize Krishna, doing Krishna service, those sweet memory will always remain, and it will remain forever. The soul will carry those things. And whether rebirth, what birth we don't know. This birth only we have to do everything. So if we carry the good things in our soul, that is what important for us. Other things are bodily. So your body doesn't carry anything. It will go in a cremation ground, everything will go away. Only the soul will carry the sweet memory of Krishna consciousness. So very, 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 very powerful, and thank you very much for going through this phase. And I wish this need to be continued for many more times. Then only, like the blade, the more you polish, you will get that kind of knowledge and other things. So we have to repeatedly polish. So whatever we know, it is very little bit, maybe 0.0001%. So we have to, promote ourselves into a different platform. That is what we are doing on daily basis. And you are doing that. And we are taking those sweet memories with us. Our soul is taking that. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this Maha Mantra will remain. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu.
So, Guruji,
Hare Krishna.
in the college, really nice class. Manipur, I was listening, but really extremely elated and enlightened by his talk, and the class is very important. So as much we can, we should be very much devoted to Lord Krishna and Gita. And Guruji, you have taken all pain for us, taking transforming, taking place. We are getting more and more. We should be very sincere. Reading Gita by attending the class is not enough. Somehow you make us connected. Whatever mind may be, when will Gita class will start? We are anxiously waiting for the classes. Gradually, that can be more and more attentive to the class. By listening, by superficial, can be also serious. So really, and our devotees have sincerely expressed their feelings and their experiences about life and everything. Really, Lord Krishna is very merciful to us. You use it. It is totally costless mercy. Because of mercy of Lord Krishna, we are able to attend the class, and Prabhupada has rendered great service for us. Guruji, because of you, we are in the class, connected with Lord Krishna. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satada Naman, Naman, Naman.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.